Now, here's the preview of the Pac-12 tennis tournament for both men and women, which will be in Ojai, California, by the way. The 1 seed for the women's side is California. The 2 seed UCLA, 3 seed Stanford, 4 seed USC, and 5 seed Arizona State. That's just to name the top 5 for sure. California would play either the 8 seed Arizona or 9 seed Utah, but I think either way California should win. But USC versus Arizona State is a pick'em, and I would not be shocked either way. The 3 seed Stanford will either take on number 6 seed Oregon or 11 seed Colorado, which I think either way Stanford should win that match, but we'll wait and see. The 2 seed UCLA will either play the 7 seed Washington or the 10 seed Washington State. What's crazy is Washington just lost to Washington State 4-3 in the last regular season match. But I would think this time Washington gets revenge, but the upsets do happen. And what's crazy is Washington defeated UCLA in ITA kickoff this year. So they're capable of beating UCLA. So that's just putting that out there. But I would think UCLA is the better team. They should win, but we will wait and see. Obviously, some of these are like the 2 through 4 seeds are kind of on the line for a top 16 seed in the NCAA tournament. But I think California should beat USC or Arizona State, to be fair. But UCLA might not beat Washington but at the same time, I could see UCLA beating Washington though. Stanford should get to the semifinal of the Pac-12 tournament, but like I said, upsets do happen sometimes in a tournament. And I think California is probably going to go to the final. It's more like, can they win the final? That's the big question to me. And what's funny is, I believe UCLA women didn't even play Stanford. I don't think they did this year, but because of some COVID thing or sickness thing, which is unfortunate that didn't happen. But either way, I think it's one of those pick'em matches for sure. Yeah, they didn't even play Stanford nor California. That's just insane, but I think it's probably going to be one of those top 3 seeds, but like I said, upsets do happen. Now, on the men's side, it's not as complicated. Arizona is undefeated in the Pac-12. They're number 1 seed. 2 seed USC, 3 seed Stanford. Obviously, Arizona plays at either an 8 seed Washington or 9 seed Oregon, but I don't think it matters. Arizona should win. Utah versus UCLA. UCLA needs to win a lot of just to get these matches here, because they're on the brink of not making the NCAA tournament for the first time in I don't know how long, but still. I think it's going to be a pick'em, and unfortunately for UCLA, if they do win this match, I don't see Arizona losing. But upsets happen sometimes, and Arizona State needs to win this Pac-12 tournament just to even make it, because winning your conference tournament means you're automatically in. It's just the problem is they have a losing record. They would be ineligible. But I think Stanford probably is going to win anyway. USC should be California. But USC versus Stanford is a pick'em match to me, and I would not be shocked either way. But ultimately, it's probably going to be Arizona and USC. But I think Arizona wins with the slight edge. But we will wait and see what happens. Or it could be Arizona versus Stanford, which wouldn't shock me either. But either way, I think Arizona is a better team. But this is just not as strong of a field in the past, because there's no top 8 seed in a Pac-12 from the Pac-12 team this year. It's more like top 16 at this point. Like 2 of them, or maybe even 3 if they're lucky. Probably not, definitely not 4. Anyways, we will wait and see what happens. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get me up to 400 subscribers or more by the end of this year.